Imagine a lost child lost in the dense forest in the dead of night. With a traditional search team, it would take hours to find the missing kid. But equipped with a drone, within minutes they can have thermal imaging tracking the child and getting on target and directing the search team to find him hours faster than what they would have done on their own. This is what drones enable for law enforcement in critical situations to make the life-saving plays they have to make. Why is this relevant? Whether it's police tracking a suspect or to assess the damages in the LA wildfires, drones are changing the way they operate. I've done extensive research for this, and I have over 50 hours of flight time personally, and offers me unique insight on how this benefits law enforcement and search and rescue teams. The central idea of this entire thing is to explain how drones improve law enforcement, search and rescue. For the main points of today's speech, we'll be going over how drones enhance real-time surveillance capabilities, allowing law enforcement to monitor larger areas more efficiently and discreetly, keeping their lives safer. How drones play a critical role in search and rescue operations, helping locate missing persons and victims in dangerous environments. Drones assist emergency responders by providing real-time aerial views of disaster zones, improving response times, patient safety, and team safety. For our first point, we'll be going into how drones and surveillance aid law enforcement and search and rescue teams all around the country. Drones enable law enforcement to monitor large areas quickly and discreetly in real time, helping officers track suspects or monitor events without being detected. Equipped with high-definition cameras and thermal imaging, these drones can provide them the capability of finding missing persons or tracking murder suspects or any other crime committed suspects. Drones can also cover difficult to reach areas that otherwise would require more personnel and resources, improving efficiency, saving money, and the safety for the officers. For a quote, we have staff writer Carlo Lauder recently said in the commercial UAV news, "While it is easy for those who aren't familiar with the work of drones, imagine the negative possibilities. But the truth is, about drones, especially in commercial and non-military, they are far more beneficial for these teams. They're giving them new capabilities, and it's making them be able to work faster and do more things within their time to increase response rates." Now let's explore how drones assist emergency responders during times of crisis. Drones equipped with this thermal imaging technology can help locate missing persons in difficult terrains like forests, mountains, or disaster zones, like after the hurricane in North Carolina, where drones were playing a critical role in finding missing people or the people in overly flooded territories. The ability to fly over these areas quickly and gather real-time data reduces search times and increases the likelihood of successful rescue. Drones can also navigate these hazardous environments, such as wildfires or collapsed buildings, where human rescuers would be more at risk. So this chart we have, this chart is by the U.S. First Responder Association and the times they authorize drone usage. And as you can see, search and rescue is being used 90% of the time when they go into search and rescue operations because of the critical capabilities it gives them and how it offers them a safer route to doing their job without putting their lives in more danger than they already are. But they also get used for crime scene photography and reconstruction and investigating armed and dangerous suspects without having to even go near them. In disaster response, to help find the missing persons or people in dangerous zones. This chart just proves drones offer a critical capability to these first responders to give them a chance to succeed more often. Drones and emergency response. Drones provide real-time aerial views in disaster zones such as wildfires, floods, or accidents, allowing these responders to assess the situation faster and more effectively. Aerial footage enables first responders to plan safer and more strategic interventions, minimizing risks to the personnel. Drones can also help deliver essential supplies such as food, water, and medical aid to remote or dangerous areas while assisting in relief efforts, getting critical mission essential medications, blood for people in danger and or critically injured. This chart, as you see, this chart is from the National Association of Search and Rescue, and it's showing the average of times for how much territory they actively have to search through. Over half the time, they're having to search for between 1 to 5 miles, and trying to cover a 5-mile radius requires still a good amount of manpower. It also assists when they have to watch for more than 10-mile radiuses to search for missing persons or say the wildfires in LA where people were getting stranded up on the hills from hiking because the fire engulfed the forest too quick for them to be able to respond. Now to transition, now let's recap what we've covered today over drones and how they assist law enforcement and search and rescue teams in their jobs. In conclusion, drones have revolutionized surveillance, providing law enforcement with real-time intelligence and efficient monitoring. Drones play a critical role in search and rescue, helping locate missing persons in challenging environments. And drones assist emergency responders with real-time aerial views, improving response times and safety. Now here, I have one last quote before I let you guys go for today on how it's from Tom Ward, part of the LA Wildfire Search and Rescue Drone Team, and how he explains it. Once they arrive, I'm able to identify the hillside for any dangerous areas they may go through to access the dying patient. I verify a route for the rescue team to take to mitigate the danger of the safety of the rescue team on the way to getting to the patient. And you can find different routes they could take that would be safer for the patient if they're critically injured. This was by Tom Ward, and he's with the LA Wildfire Search and Rescue Teams. He said to CBS during the LA wildfires. That's my speech for today, everyone.